Hello everyone. This is Martin here. Welcome back to another weekly update, and we're looking at the trading opportunities for the week of October, the 24th to the 28th. It's the last week in October, and Halloween is just around the corner. It's actually a favorite time of year for me. I love Halloween, seeing all the Halloween decorations in front of the homes and watching the kids go up to the doors and trick or treating for candy and everything else. So, fun time of year. It's getting cold out there. How's your trading, by the way? Hopefully, you're all trading okay, not losing any money. Making money is the name of the game here in the Forex business. And we're going to look at, like I said, trading opportunities. This week, the theme is trade the strong versus the weak, which, and by that I mean, try to determine which currencies are the strongest, which currencies are the weakest. Notice I said currencies. I'm not talking about pairs, okay? I'm talking about individual country currencies like the US, the CAD, the Japanese yen, the Australian dollar, so on. So, right now, what's happening over the last, well, with the close of last week and the latter part of last week, apparently the U.S. is continuing to show its strength, and that makes trading easier because if the U.S. is strong, then some of the other currencies are weak. So you would trade the strong against the weak, okay? And the CAD seems to be taking a bit of a dump as well as the euro. It's euro's turn. Not only the British pound, which has taken a beating since Brexit, but euro is now starting to follow in its in the British pound's footsteps. So Europe is taking a dive right now. You can look at euro cross pairs for this coming week. However, I think the British pound could make a bit of a rebound. Take a look at that. Follow the GPP very closely. It's sort of hit a low mark, and it's in a retracement right now. It's in a pullback. We're gonna take a closer look at that pair and see what I can take a look at as well and see where I think it's going. Okay, so let's get on to the charts. Okay, as I mentioned, the euro is actually taking a pretty good dive. You can see last week, last two huge candles on Thursday and Friday closed quite a bit lower. You can see we've also closed below a key support area right here. And obviously, I expect the price to go down from here. However, it could pull back up to the gray zone right here, and it could actually retrace back higher, and then you would look for a selling evidence to the downside. So right now, the Euro USD pair is in a downtrend, and we are in a seller's market, as indicated here with the MACD below the zero. So downtrend, seller's market. We're looking for sell trade opportunities, which means we want to wait for a pullback and then look for selling evidence to the downside by way of one black bearish candle after an uptrend is ended, or wait for a breakout below here. Last week I did say the bias was to the downside, and you would have actually have made 37 pips selling right right there, the breakout of this candle, or I'm sorry, see this right here, this big black bearish candle, that's the close on the previous Friday. So opening a trade or waiting for a bit of a pullback would have given you 37 to 50 pips or so. Okay, next pair we go to the British pound USD. Now, in my opening remarks, I did say the British pound has kind of come to a low end here and is in a retracement. You can see it's grinding its way up higher, grinding higher. So this could be a really good opportunity for a counter trend trade, a buy counter trend trade. And so what you want to do is you could possibly take a buy trade above the 123.20 area right here. and that might be good for quite a number of pips, or wait for a breakout below this area here, and the breakout is below the 121.70, 121.70. So one of two things will happen. Price will either go higher from here, or price will break out below the trend line, the uptrend line here, and break lower. Right now we are in a downtrend. As you can see, price is below the 50. Okay, that designates, or that tells us that we are in a downtrend. Okay, and we are in a seller's market. You can see the blue MACD. We're still way below the zero. The red histograms, the red histobars are rising towards zero, getting smaller, which means the downtrend, the immediate downtrend is weakening, and that's why I say we could be looking at a soon for price to go up higher, and this may be good for counter trend trade. Okay. Now we get to the Australian USD. Okay, this one is in a major sideways market. Okay, so you can see, take a look down below. This is a long-term green trend line. Okay, it's an uptrend line. Here's a downtrend line here. And when prices between the upper and lower trend lines, we are in a triangle consolidation. Now you can see the price swings, the very volatile here, here, and here again. But now the price swings are getting a little bit smaller, smaller, smaller. So again, from here, my bias is really toward the downside, but price could come down lower, then bounce right back up off of here and go higher again. It may just continue going sideways for a while. Also, remember the Australian dollar is tied into gold. We're going to take a quick look at that. So let's take a look here. And you can see gold is also kind of come down quite a bit. It's gone up, it's come back down. So again, it's sort of going sideways right now. It's consolidating, and that's the reason why the price of the Australian dollar is also going sideways. There's no real clear direction right now with the Australian dollar. Okay, so getting back to that, um, take a look right here. You can wait for price. You can wait for breakout below the low of that last candle. Okay, and that would be below 175.80. Okay, so you can take a sell trade below, I'm sorry, 0.7580. Or if price goes higher and bounces off this off the 50 here, you could take a buy trade right here as well, which would take price all the way back up to the trend line. So you can buy above 0.7650 right there, or wait for price to come down and wait to see what happens if it bounces back up. So quite a number of different choices here. For this pair, I would probably go down to the 4-hour chart and give you better entry possibilities. So you can see on the 4-hour chart, we are below the 50 SMA, which is this right here. And so I expect price to go up higher to about here and then possibly bounce lower again. So you could take, like I said, a sell below here, below the um, or this white bullish candle below the lower shadow, the lower tail of that candlestick. Okay, for a sell trade, or again, just wait and see what happens. Okay, now let's go to the New Zealand USD. Okay, this one, last week I did say that this pair probably was going to be pretty good, or offer pretty good trading opportunities. It did retrace back up, and we are in a, this is the daily chart here. All the charts I'm showing you, by the way, are at the daily chart. So this one's the New Zealand USD daily. Price, you can see, is below the 50. And when price is below the 50, we really are looking for sell trades. So looking for selling opportunities, and that happens primarily when price retraces back and we watch a black bearish candle form, and then you will get in at the open of the next one. So this is the end of the retracement. This is the reversal candle. Get in right there at the open of the next one. So that would have given you some pretty good pips. So um, here, so we are we're looking for sell trades, and you can see with the MACD here, we are in a seller's market. Okay, so you can either, like I said, take for this week, look for a selling opportunity or breakout below this black bearish candle and the lower wick. Okay, and that means sell below 0.7140. Okay, right there below 0.7140. Uh, and that would probably be the best opportunity right there. Good for quite a number of pips because price would most likely go, at least 70 to 80, 90 pips, and down to the long-term trend line and possibly retest the previous swing low right there. Okay, if price breaks though, the trend line price eventually could go all the way down to the 200 SMA. So this could be a good opportunity for a sell trade. Okay, taking a look here, again, you see, again, wait and see on the LEOD or lazy end of day charts. Price hasn't yet, closed below the bottom yellow line. So that's what you want to do. You want to wait for a candle. If you're using this chart for your trading entry, you want to wait just a wee bit more. However, I'm going to switch to the 4-hour, and you can see here is the opportunity. This candle, see this candle right there? That closed below the yellow, getting in right there at the next candle, if you're using this chart, would have given you, well, so far, 21, 22 pips. It's retraced back down, but again, I think it's going to go down further, okay? So the next one, okay, now we've got the US CAD. As I mentioned, the US currency is getting stronger, and that's not that good news for the Canadian dollar. Although the Canadian dollar is tied strongly into the, I'm just going to take that off. The Canadian dollar is tied into the price of oil, and price of oil has kind of gone up, and then it's sort of sideways right now. We're going to take a look at that in a second. You can see as of last week, this red vertical line depicts the end of the previous Friday. So with this first black candle right there, that's the Sunday, Monday trading. Tuesday trading, Wednesday trading, the big doji indecision. You can see prices still above the 50 right here. And then all of a sudden, we had a huge reversal candle, this white bullish candle, and that was the opportunity to get in. You could have gotten in right there, and you would have made some pretty good pips right there. That would have been good for 119 pips. As a matter of fact, last week I did say that we were looking for buy trades and based on the US strength. So that was a good opportunity. For this week, you want to look for a sell. Because of this huge white bullish candle, you might want to wait for a retracement. And I've drawn in this, you can see this gray support zone. I'll just zoom in just a wee bit. Okay, or let's go down to the 4-hour chart. Okay, here's the 4-hour chart, okay? And you can see this gray rectangle drawn in. Here's the previous swing high, previous swing high. Price went up and broke out of the resistance, and now price may be coming back down toward the support, and may not. It may from here just go higher. So get ready to continue taking a buy trade to the upside to at least this area right here, and price could go as high as 134 to 134.50, anywhere up to there, before bouncing back down off the resistance and coming back down. So it depends on what type of trader you are. If you are a aggressive trader, then you might want to wait for price to come back down a wee bit see if there's a retracement, then take a buy trade. If you're a conservative trader, just wait for a complete breakout above these the high wicks here on these previous two candles. Okay, so right now on the 4-hour chart, you can see I would probably use this chart as for entry. Might give you a better entry, but we've been in a steady uptrend. Price is above the 50. You can see that right here. Here's the 50. So we're looking for buy trades only. And you can see the MACD is also above the 0. So we are in a buyer's market. So either wait for price to come back down again, then look for, after the pullback ends, look for a bullish candle to the upside, or wait for a breakout above this area right here. And it should give you some pretty good pips. Okay, and really quickly, we're going to go to the price of oil. You can see oil really has gone up, down last week. Big black bearish candle there. Small little up candle. So bit of, is this the start of a retracement going higher again? It's just wait and see. So again, just going sideways, and that's the reason for the Canadian dollar weakness. Now we get to the US Swiss franc, and let's take a look here. Clearly, our price is above the 50. You can see here's the 50 SMA. We are looking for buy trades only. However, take a look. Do you see that gray rectangle right here? Okay, look to your immediate left. There's another immediate swing high. Let me just zoom out a bit. Okay, so you can see I've zoomed the chart out to show you more of the history. So you can see we have a major swing high here, major swing high here, and again, price has now reached this resistance zone, which seems to be a key resistance area. So from here, price could either break through higher or bounce lower back down to this gray area. So let me just zoom in a bit. Okay, and take a look. We had a bit of a pin bar. We're still a bullish candle, but buyers tried to take price much higher, resisted by the sellers. Sellers brought price right back there, and that's why you see the body of this candle, even though it's white, it's a bullish candle. However, the body is very small compared to the wick. So there's a lot of seller strength right here, trying to keep price from going higher. So you can either wait for price to come right back down to this area. I've drawn in this support zone here, wait for price to come down here, and you want to buy above the 99.50 if price, um, I'm sorry, you want to wait for the pullback, and let me just take a look here. The 98.50 area, 98.50, 98.60. Wait for pullback here and then look for buying evidence to the upside. Or just wait for a breakout above this area, and the breakout, we're looking for breakout above 0.9960, above 99.60 on the upside. Okay, or 99.50, but I'd kind of wait till 99.60. And now we get to the last pair, which is the USJP. Here you can see, looking back here, price, let me just zoom out for just a second here. Okay, you can see since the beginning of this year, this is the February here. Look at my cursor. February of 2016, prices being in a major downtrend, which you can see easily. This currency pair is made lower highs, right? Lower highs, lower lows. So lower highs, lower lows. Okay, and all of a sudden we come to this area of August, September of this year, and price suddenly broke out above this trend line, this green trend line. Now, let me zoom in a bit. Okay, so here's the zoomed in portion. You can see with this candle, price broke above the trend line. Price has gone now much higher. However, it's stalling again. So with this pair, price is just going sideways, completely going sideways. There, I've drawn in a trend line here to show that price is being kept below the trend line, and we're in a sideways consolidation. So U.S. strength, a lot more U.S. strength will push price higher. However, right now we're sideways. So with this pair, you're in a wait and see situation. Okay. Now, one thing I do want to say though, price is still above the 50. Okay, that means we're looking for buy trades only, and by that we mean we're waiting for price to come back down lower. We're waiting for price to either pull back to this area right here, and I'm going to suggest, see where my crosshair is, at least the 102.50 to 102.60. So price either has to come back down to this area, then you would look for bullish evidence to the upside. Okay, or wait for complete breakout above the previous swing high here. You can see right there, and you're looking for a breakout above the 104.60. So in this case, 104.60, a breakout here, and then once price breaks out here, price has got a long way to go. Most likely up to the 200 SMA right here. So here it's a wait and see situation. Okay, and and that brings us to the end, the close of this week's look at, well, this coming week's look at trading opportunities. If you guys have any problems with your trading, your strategies, or not sure what you're doing, or you're just plain confused, please feel free to contact me anytime. Email me, and I will certainly look after you, or try to do the best and try to help you as much as I can. Also, remember, we've got a great monthly meeting coming up in Mississauga on Tuesday. The Mississauga monthly Forex group is meeting Tuesday evening, 7 p.m. at the library, the Central Library. I will be sending out another email reminder, so hopefully we'll see a lot of you there. Take care, everyone, and happy trading. We'll talk to you again soon. Bye for now.